So we're going to start up top. We're going to talk about Superman. Is he the super simp of the year? I can hear it.
Yeah.
All right.
I can hear it.
Isn't that why we formed the Justice League? To do what's right.
Damn, she diesel.
Look who you're standing with.
Everyone has to make their own choice about this.
Oh, so now he's God.
From what I've heard, most of the magical heroes feel the same way.
Superman, you've had an unfathomable loss. You need time to process
Let it out. Let yourself fall apart.
You took his wife. You took his unborn child. Why?
After all these years, Betsy, you really need reasons from me? Now that's a punchline.
What happened to Metropolis can never be allowed to occur again.
I won't be held back by ideals that don't protect the innocent.
You'll throw away everything the Justice League stands for.
You're his best friend. Talk to him.
Superman has created a police state. He needs to be stopped.
The laws of Superman will not be the laws of Atlantis.
This time, the joke's on you.
I thought I could redeem you. I was wrong.
All right. All right. So how does everybody feel about this new Injustice movie coming out?
I'm ready for that joint, bro. Superman, like, just killing niggas, bro. That's what made the comic books so dope. You know what I'm saying? He's always been such a Boy Scout. You get to see him cut loose a little bit.
I'm here for him having an Omni-Man transformation because listen, it's giving very much what we know Brightburn's going to be when he gets older, and I'm here for it because you spend decades, no matter if you think about it, no matter whether you're following the comic books or any adaptation on TV, just decades for the majority of the time, you're a good old boy. And you're always following the rules. Normally, you're telling everybody else, hey, be easy, whatever. Not when your son and your wife get murdered. Absolutely not. And if anything, while we're talking about if he's simp or not, the problem here, as much as I love Bruce, the problem here might be Batman. Because ain't no way you're my friend and you're breaking bread trying to have a conversation with someone that just murked my wife and child. You got to go. Both y'all got to go. That should have been 2 punches. Omni-Man would never. That would have been a wrap for everybody. Period. There wouldn't be no diplomacy. The time for diplomacy is gone. So that looks like it's going to be really good, like really good animated fight scenes, a really good storyline. There'll probably be some little twist or whatever, but and then what's up with when they're always trying to show somebody is just on a bad path and disheveled, the 5 o'clock shadow comes in.
Yeah, the beard. It's like, you know
what it is? It's showing that he don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I need to be clean cut no more. I don't know. I'm like, I'm feeling murderous. I'm not doing nothing. No grooming.
No grooming. I've never understood that thing. No matter what the character is, like, so the 5 o'clock shadow lets you know they just gave up. Like, he still looks good.
Yo, side note, real quick though. You know, is people dumb enough to think that, like, if you got a beard, like, you know what I'm saying, you evil, and if you clean shaven, you're more good. Like, have you ever noticed politicians never have facial hair? And that's the reason, because some people are dumb enough to believe, oh, he got a beard, he got a 5 o'clock shadow. He's kind of shaky.
The mustache is sinister.
Like it's some cartoons from the 30s and the dude with a curly mustache. I'm like,
that's what it is.
Like really? You believe that? You know what I'm saying?
You're preaching, but that's why images are so important, because that gets indoctrinated into everybody's mind. So now you figure this guy is the evil guy every single time. When really the clean-shaven men in the suits, the Lex Luthors are the ones you need to watch out for. The money.
Speaking.
That's who you watch out for. The one that worked for Kaiba Corp, because Kaiba, you friends out there, Kaiba definitely has no facial hair, got a Tony Braxton kind of haircut, bob, and a badass jacket, tailored, mind you. and he was pretty awful. So those are the ones I think we need to look out for from now on. Change that narrative, y'all.
Tony Braxton, man.
Here we go.
When you go look at his hair, it's definitely
I know
that.
what you're talking about. A little swoop.
Yeah, I was like, Frank is clean as hell. Why are you even trying to be in these tournaments and he's got money? I never understood it.
Yeah, what you think, Nick?
I like the violent Superman. I mean, I get it. Like, dude killed your wife, your kid. I'd have killed everybody too. I mean, I ain't mad at him. I would love to see Batman go rogue like that, though.
Come on.
Oh,
I would
question that. Oh, go ahead. I mean, cut you off. Go ahead.
I would love to see him get mad up to where he just break his rule and actually kill somebody. Besides, whether it be the Joker, Two-Face, or whoever, he just snap and just go on a rampage.
Yo, let me ask y'all this. Let me pose this question to y'all. Which is scarier, though? An evil Superman or evil Batman? Which is scarier?
Evil Superman, hands down.
Okay.
Think about the amount of destruction he can do in about 5 minutes compared to Batman's let me plan everything out first. Like the minute that Clark snaps, it's a wrap for everybody. With Bruce, if he snaps, he still got to like lay down a plan for like world domination. And it's going to take some time because that's Batman, right? He has a plan for everything.
Exactly. He got a plan for everybody already in case they try him. So anybody come at him, he's already ready for them if he do snap.
That's the thing. So it's kind of like Superman snapping because Batman's scary to me. One, you a rich white man, terrifying. Two, when you already have plans in place because you don't trust nobody. You don't trust nobody. Yeah, that's your best friend, but you're still like, but just in case, because I don't trust nobody.
Just maybe. Just
maybe. So then it's like, well, who's gonna clock you? Who's really, you know what I mean? Because you got something for everybody. He doesn't get talked about enough, but you're the world's greatest detective, meaning you have a mind on you. And that's not always played up. You're a genius as well in your own right. So that to me is also scary. And you got the money and the brain power to do a lot more damage. You got money and brain power to do more damage beyond what somebody could take you out. Because let's say Batman snaps and they give him a little bit of time to act crazy, and then Superman's like, all right, I'm gonna zap you, you're dead. Batman could have shit in place where it's like, if I die, Alfred's gonna press this button, and then this means that whatever else for the next couple of decades is going into effect. You never know. But I don't know what it would take for him to get to that point. That's the thing. I think Superman is more easily broken than Batman because he already started off in tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Not that Superman didn't, but Batman's just been more melancholy and kind of okay being in that dark place. And so it's like, what's it going to take for you? Like, what would it actually take? Because think about how many people you've already lost and you still let people ride. So what is it really going to take for you? Because it don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
First of all, I don't know what melancholy means, so I'm gonna take that as disrespect. Second of all,
no SAT words. Second of all,
that's not doing to me. No, okay, so I tend to agree with you, but I'll put it like this, right? I think Superman would be scarier, evil immediately because of all his powers, right? Like you said, in 5 minutes he could destroy a city easily, if not more than a city, right? But I look at it like, in the long term, Batman is more scary. Number one, because Superman got a big weakness to kryptonite. And we know it might be hard to get, but you can get your hands on some kryptonite, right? So at least you got a chance against Superman. Batman is such a damn genius, and with his prep time, he will put something in place that could counteract like any little thing that you did. You know what I'm saying? So imagine all he's doing for good, but flip that shit over and all he's thinking about is evil shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, that would be scary.
And you would expect it because they're always looking towards Bruce as, hey, talk to this guy, or hey, help us with this. Nobody would expect it. The Justice League would be devastated if Bruce was like, you know what? If he pulled like a Magneto mindset, it's like, you know what? This makes more sense to me now. So I'm going this way, and this is where I'm at. They're going to try to talk him out of stuff first, which is just going to buy him more time. Nobody's going to outright try to take him out. They're going to be like, surely we can talk him off this ledge. And it's just going to give him more time to come up with more jacked up stuff. But I mean, I guess it would take somebody like Frank Miller, or it would take like someone to really figure out what it would be to break him Now I'm interested in that. Like, what is it going to take to break the bats? Because everything that you've already lost, what could possibly set him off more?
I don't know. He's so cold with it. Like he slept with
Man!
Catwoman and ghosted her. Like after he smashed. No, it wasn't Catwoman. It was Batgirl or Batwoman, right? He smashed.
Ain't nobody ever.
And then he was just straight ignoring her.
She
was like, "You gonna talk to me?" He was like,
And
"Batman out."
Lift her up on like a rooftop too.
Yeah, they was smashing on the rooftop.
One hotel. You got money. You ain't even take it to the Batcave. Nothing.
Nope.
Wow.
No, actually, she was the instigator though, so it is what it is. So he was like, "Look, you about to get this bat dick, and that's it. That about it. I gotta go save the city." So
I'll be back. You know how to play. Yeah, I don't know what it would take, because man,
ain't nobody ever took out Alfred. Maybe it would take that. That's all he got left. Besides the couple of Robins.
More than like anybody else.
I mean, the Joker done killed like 1 or 2 Robins, and he still ain't snapped.
Listen, he just replaced them. He said, "Miss one, next 15 one coming. It don't matter. We can replace the Robins." I'm like, you right.
He can't replace Alfred.
You cold.
Yeah. That's his closest father figure right there.
It's gonna take somebody like Alfred. Maybe taking all his money, his cryptocurrency or something, and he just snapped. Because he's like, "What I'm not going to do is be broke, so I'm gonna fight everybody."
You stole all my Bitcoin.
You stole my Bitcoin. Like he finally killed the Joker. What happened? He took his money. He lowered his credit score.
Fail.
Nah, Bane took his money. He just broke back into his house and slept on the floor.
All right, hold on. We like so all. So all right. So is Superman a simp or is he not a simp? Man?
I'm gonna play some exhibits for y'all, so we can talk about it in detail. So I'll bring to y'all Exhibit A.
The bearded one is building the case.
So y'all remember the Man of Steel movie?
Yeah.
It froze on my end. I don't know if that's my crappy end.
It froze.
Oh no. G is frozen.
For everybody? We got G together.
That nigga Batman hit her with a nerve toxin for talking shit. It's like
basically Bruce coming for all of us. Y'all want to know what it takes to break me? I'm gonna break y'all.
He coming for you next, Candy B. Like, oh, you want to see white privilege? I'll show you white privilege.
He snatched him off screen. Oh my gosh.
He got kidnapped. Oh snap!
Look, we gonna see Nick. It's gonna be that. Are you okay?
Right.
Blink twice and
God damn. I'm been choking.
we can't do nothing about it, but are you okay?
Here we go.
Right.
This is from Man of Steel. Y'all remember this sequence, right? Where Pops was about to die from the hurricane. Now, kind of like Injustice, where Lois Lane dies, he goes batshit crazy. In this one, he let his own Pops die. Pops said, nah, don't say me. I'm good.
So it's the dumbest part of the movie to me. It make no sense.
Come on, stay here.
Look at that. There you go. You could have saved him.
Definitely could have. He went out like a Cheeto. You gonna go?
That nigga got swept off his feet. Ain't nothing manly about
getting his hand up like
Ain't nothing manly about getting swept off your feet.
No, it wasn't. That part wasn't manly. It was the hand up telling Superman, no. That's how you would float up. I don't know what that was.
They said the little joints to be at the car dealership. Shit.
All right, so we got Exhibit A down. So we got Exhibit B. All right. Now this one, I couldn't catch a whole thing, but this is from Batman versus Superman with the Doomsday battle, right? Now, y'all remember the scene where he's in the middle of fighting Doomsday, He stops in mid-flight. She is drowning, but he is going to risk the world of being destroyed by this doomsday monster to save her. Take the spear with the kryptonite and then kill Doomsday. So this is my exhibit B.
That was he died for nothing. That was stupid. A stupid death.
As hell.
Wonder Woman could have just hit him with the spear and got it over with.
In that time they talking.
And they still
No. Oh, I know.
Because what was Batman doing this entire time?
Hiding.
He was trying to get the Wi-Fi password for his gadgets to work. Let me shut up before he shut my internet.
Facts, you know, you already did it, G.
Oh, my shit go off. I know the score is amazing for so much stupidness going on. The music's on point. Not Yeet.
And she's smiling. Look at her, smiling. Like she just been satisfied thoroughly by Batman.
He's like, death turns me on.
Die for me, baby.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. I never noticed she was smiling. Why was she smiling? I've never noticed that before.
She was so enthralled by the heat of the battle.
Come on, make it
that's what it is.
Doomsday is over here doing it to me like that. So, but that was her thing. All right.
It takes more to get superheroes off. I get it.
You know.
They're superheroes.
It takes a super death.
All right. And we got one more exhibit for y'all. I think y'all might like this one if y'all remember it. So this is we're going to do exhibit C from back in the day.
That's so funny to me, man.
It's funny now, but you know they just stressed out then.
My son, it is forbidden for you to interfere in humans. One thing I do know, son, and that is you are here for a reason.
It's the Watcher.
It is forbidden. One less thing I can do.
Just looking at us.
And I couldn't even save him. Forbidden. It is forbidden.
What gave him the idea that he can reverse time by spinning the globe around on his axis?
And what an abuse of power. Because you don't do that for nobody else. As many people die.
That's why I had exhibit B. He didn't do it for his pops. He do it for Louis.
But I'm going to counter that. I don't feel like that's something.
Finish it. He's still trying to make things right.
Yo, I remember watching this as a kid, and I didn't question none of it.
Nobody.
I was like, oh, that makes sense.
He's like, of course.
Yeah.
And she back. So.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this is my case to y'all. Out of all of the evidence that I have presented today, what is y'all verdict? Is Superman just in the right? Is he just a Boy Scout down to the heart? Or is he a super simp?
Definitely a simp.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, he's like, first of all, Lois died, so I gotta reverse the whole world to reverse time, which Neil deGrasse Tyson would have like a heart attack if he ever like started and commented on it, because that's not how it works. But so he does that. Forget all the St. Jude's kids that died like that same day. No, forget them.
Not the St. Jude's.
them little bastards can die. No. It's pussy on the line. So I got to reverse the world The brain. Yo, simp of the millennium, bro. Simp of the millennium.
All right, Candy.
I don't agree.
Okay.
Only reason I don't, I think on a surface level, it's very easy to be like, definitely simp shit, whatever. But if we decide to like actually think about this deeper, most of us would do the same thing. It is very rare you follow any type of superhero path where they're all the time using their powers for good. Now, Superman has a lot of superpower. And no one man should have all that power. Shout out to Kanye. But since he does, it makes sense that a woman literally is the only thing that really penetrated his heart. And for a lot of men, that's your weakness anyway. And you do dumb stuff. Like historically speaking, so many real wars, fake wars, all type of stuff really comes down to a bitch. And the fact that that is the truth, but everybody is not always called a simp, like case in point. How are you as, and I'm going to date myself a little bit here for the kids listening, you probably don't know nothing about this, but we had ourselves a first black president in somebody named Bill Clinton, right? And he was the most powerful white man in the world, and you gave up your spot for some head. Now, that's crazy for it even to go down like that, but think about it. Think about how much power a woman has over somebody else that has a lot of power. And it's just a woman. It makes sense that he did what he did because she got his heart. She apparently got that wop. And it doesn't matter if he got super dick or not. When a woman really has a hold on you, mind, body, soul, we have seen it time and time again. Men make dumbass decisions over women. So we cannot say, oh, you simping because blah, blah, blah. No, they had a relationship. He's in love with this woman. And it makes sense that he acts the way he acts and does what he does. Everybody knows like the love for your parents or the love for your little friend or the love for the church's chicken joint that's on, Martin Luther King Boulevard that got the best chicken because the church's chicken is only good when you feel like you're going to die when you go get it. It doesn't matter how much you love those things. They don't compare when it's your man or when it's your woman. So no, you're not a simp for that.
Okay.
That's just how it goes.
That's a strong argument. I like that. All right, Nick.
After all, that don't have much, but Monica was Bill's side hoe. That was just something to do on the side.
Not the side hoe.
Hillary was gone. She was there, for extracurricular activities.
And it cost him the presidency. A woman. You let a woman cost you the presidency.
He served. Didn't he
It's
serve
just a job.
8 years?
Come on now.
It's just a job. He still ended up good. Yeah. It's just a job.
Nobody talks
about it. It's not just a job, or everybody would just be doing it now. I know what we just got done dealing with. Just to be fair, but if it was like just the job, hell, what do y'all apply? It's not just a job. It's probably
you gotta be 45. We're not 45.
More the title more than anything. But my point being, a woman is going to be a man's weakness almost each and every time. And to me, that's not simp. That's just facts. It's fun and cute to call it simping now because there's always going to be a new word for the shit. But
you're not wrong. You're not wrong as far as like oftentimes a man's downfall and a man is willing to do a bunch of stupid stuff in the name of love. Really, usually it's really just lust for real. If we being honest, you get like you said that WAP. Especially if you're not a person who's gotten that in your life and now you got it, like you want to hold on to it. But that's literally the definition of simping. If you a dude and you doing extracurricular, extra dumb shit for a girl, that's the definition of simping.
No. If Lois Lane was just some regular bitch in Metropolis, it would be like, all right, Superman, you bugging.
That would be simping.
She ain't giving you the time of day, bro. She's leaving you on red, like you tripping. You know what I mean? Now, who's simping? It sometimes too much for me. I'll put that more on Spider-Man than I will on Superman, because Mary Jane was fucking unstable as fuck and crazy. That's crazy. Especially with Spider-Man, you got Black Cat, you got all types of other bitches.
Snap! Dick got shot.
That's true.
Run, nigga!
Bruce ain't playing with us. Oh my god.
Oh snap! I need I ain't say nothing bad about Bruce Wayne, bro. That nigga's all right. is all right with me. Goddamn it! Like I don't got no
I
complaints.
didn't mean anything I said, Bruce. I am so sorry.
Coming from all of us. Hey, look, I got your action figure. Hold on, I got your action figure in the back, bro. Like I love me some Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. You're my favorite.
Man.
That verse is actually my favorite. But no, if she was like some regular girl and like where he's at, okay, that would be different. But you are actually in a relationship with this woman. You trying to have kids with this woman. You're in love with her. I can't say somebody's simping when you're in love with her. Now, if he was just trying to talk to somebody regular, or every time something went down, he was texting like, "Should I save this person? What do you think? How do you feel?" That would be simping. That would be ridiculous. But he ain't no simp.
I don't have a judge to give a decision, so we'll have.
Hold on. Okay, so what's the vote? What's the vote? Okay, so I'm voting simp because this nigga he could have made the whole world. He could have threw us off our orbit around the sun and made the whole Earth go into the sun. Like that, you gonna risk the whole world for your no? That's simp 101. So I'm voting simp. What y'all?
So you are going to, if you were in the same position, she's dead. You're in the same position. Your wife's dead.
If I had Superman's powers and he's testing out a theory. This nigga ain't never did this before. He could do that go around the world thing and it could go horribly wrong. So you gonna risk everybody on Earth to bring back a woman who you're not even married to yet. They won't marry yet. That was just his girlfriend. For your girlfriend, bro. Now look, if he had like magical powers or something, he could snap his fingers.
That was just his girlfriend. Like people ain't having their whole ass kids with just their girlfriend. People feel strongly for people they ain't even married to. So we ain't even going to try to put that stuff on a pedestal. Most of us would do the same thing. It just sounds good to say, "Oh no, I would have discussed this with Bill Nye first to make sure we didn't throw off the Earth's orbit."
First of all, this is a Beekman World, Beekman's World show, lady. Okay,
no,
we do not acknowledge Bill Nye.
You wouldn't discuss with him. You would discuss with the rat. Rest in peace, because the guy who played the rat is dead. But you wouldn't discuss with nobody. You wouldn't discuss with nobody. You would just act. So I'm not going to punish a man for acting off emotions when a lot of times men get dragged for being emotionless. So then when they act on emotions, then they're simping, then they're awful. Get the fuck out of here. So which one is it?
Dudes acting on emotion. That's real feminine, man. That's real feminine. I'm not saying men don't have emotions. You can have emotions.
That's what I heard.
I'm talking about dudes who are like really just controlled and they act off of like you see it all the time. What's up, man?
But that's why
you sure can, buddy. Go eat the lollipop.
That's why Superman.
Oh, mommy said you can't. Shut it up.
Because most of the time, or at least he gets a pass to me, most of the time Superman is doing the right thing. Superman is doing the right thing the majority of the time. He ain't on no fuck shit. Then it's like, damn, you want fuck shit again, nigga? We just talked about this last week. That's not the guy. It'd almost be like Captain America doing the same thing. It is Captain America doing the same thing because I was pissed about that whole Bucky and Tony kind of thing. I'm like, first of all, you and Tony struggled to be as close as you are. Now y'all close. And I'm always going to put those struggle relationships on a bit of a pedestal because that take more work from jump. You and Bucky was just homeboys from jump. And then, he killed my folks. And now y'all grimy Brooklyn niggas going to beat my ass after you know what's going on? No, that's not fair. It's messed up. Grimy. That was some grimy New York shit. So I'm just saying, when you have a character like that, and they do something fucked up like that, I'm still Team Cap because I'm like, you know what? You're almost always doing right. You're almost always thinking logically. So when you're kind of that center like that for so many people, whether it's your personal life or your superhero life, I'm going to allow it. I'm going to let you do some wild shit because you typically don't do wild shit.
Okay.
I love the argument. I think my vote is split in half because, again, hear me out. Hear me out.
You just swayed him, Candy. Come on.
On one side, listen, I'm the goddamn judge here. So, anyways, right?
Not him lowering his voice. Why you do that voice on us?
Now he the judge. You know what I'm saying? Why
you do the judge voice on us?
So she covered up.
On one side, I do agree. This superpower being or alien, whatever, took a theory like, you know what? Maybe if I reverse the world, I could bring her back with the intentions of, yes, this is my boo, I love her, I don't want to see her die. You know what I'm saying? But he could have fucked up more shit on the upside, right? But in the same vein, as a man, I would do almost anything for my woman.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I won't go as far as cut off my ear, but like, yo, this is my ear. Here you go. You know, keep me
Not
close to
saying
your
it
heart,
like
whatever.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But out of emotion, it's hard because yes, you know, men that react solely off of emotion, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But as a man who cares for his woman, man, I'll do anything for you know the quote unquote I would die for my woman. You know what I'm saying?
Come
Because she
on.
is the mother of my kids, man. But again, both is have, but it depends on the situation and what is the bigger outcome.
I got one though. Since you, let me see if this won't sway you one way or the other, right?
Okay.
Cool. Your woman is dead. You got Superman powers. You got this theory in your head that if you go around the Earth 1,000 times, it'll reverse time and bring her back, right? The downside of that, or the risk, is you're literally risking everybody else's life on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
What about your kids, though? So, would you risk your kid's life for a chance to bring back the love of your life?
Probably would still.
Ooh, a real man.
You cold-blooded. Let the record show G's getting some tonight. Look,
listen. No. Listen. If Flash went back in time about 3 or 4 times
Come
to
on.
save his mother.
Come on, his mommy, his mama.
so, hey man.
I love it.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I love it.
I would listen. This is what I would do. And then, Nick, I want to get your opinion real quick. I wouldn't in the moment just do it if it was gonna risk my kid's life. But I would do some research. You know what I'm saying? I'm Superman. I can read
Bruce.
really fast.
Okay, Bruce.
I'm kidnapping. Exactly.
Okay,
Hold on. If Bruce Wayne is listening, I don't like Superman that much. I would consult Neil deGrasse Tyson. I would kidnap the 100 smartest people on Earth and put them all in against their will, kidnap them, and see if
the
they
body's
couldn't.
fucking decaying while he's doing all this.
So you about to do something magical anyway to spin around the Earth? You might as well like actually research it out.
Well, a lot of times, and men and women, I think, feel this way. They feel like a real man, quote unquote, is about that action and jumps into action. A lot of men and women are kind of turned off a bit by somebody that's and on and let's figure this out first and blah blah. No, we going in there. We figuring this out. We're doing this right then and there. So you do it right then and there, and lucky for him, that shit worked. Now it don't mean
work.
Listen,
it doesn't mean you keep doing it.
Prime example, right? Liam Neeson didn't wait to go after the niggas that took his daughter, right?
That's completely different.
He was trying.
He went to the crib. He was like, you know what?
You're supposed to.
Listen,
come on,
you got my
man.
daughter, right?
You're
I'm coming
supposed
for it.
to.
He didn't think about it. He ain't get on his laptop and Google how do I track down my daughter. Nah, he jumped right into action.
Well, but you know, for some people, this comes down to, and I know this is a sensitive topic too, but for some people, this comes down to how much of just going off of your example, I mean, how much of a fuck these kids of a person are you? Now,
apparently a lot, because we can always make some more kids.
I love my son. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, if it's my husband or my son, well, not my ex-husband, but if it's new husband,
forget that guy.
Fuck that guy. Bruce can handle that guy. No, just kidding. I like my child support, so let him live. That's the true man's kryptonite. Child support. Scary movie. Anyway. So a lot of people they frown upon their spouse coming before the kids. And I think that's because some people get in such an extremist mindset, like you're just going to treat the kids like shit and just elevate the spouse. But again, without that man, I don't have this kid. Without that woman, there is no kid. And I don't feel like kids are replaceable, but if we got a situation going, we could possibly have another kid. And when you really feel like you got your one, ain't no getting another one of them. And that's not a mindset a lot of people get in, but that could make all the difference whether someone's spinning the block on the earth or not. And I highly doubt he felt like, man, I can find another Lois. We good. I'll just grieve her. No, it's that. This ain't that.
Nick, what you think, bro?
I don't know.
Right now, look, it's like 1.5 simp, 1.5 non-simp. You the deciding factor.
I mean, she made a valid point, man. I mean, I don't think I would have just freaked out and rewinded the earth like a VCR tape, but
you ain't gonna be kind to rewind. He said like a VCR.
But I mean,
You take
if
over
I
the
had
game? What you mean you take
if I had powers, I would use them to try to, get her back.
Okay. No, okay, but hold on though. Powers, are you going around the earth though? That's what we talking about. That's the only jump we talking about.
I don't know, cause like you don't know what's gonna happen if you do it. You
That's
could
what I'm
kill everybody,
saying.
and you sitting on the moon lonely by yourself because everybody dead now.
Not because everybody dead and you sitting on the moon. That's not even something people realistically. That's not something you're gonna think about.
All lonely and shit.
That's not something.
Beat your meat every once in a while, and it's not the same. Like it's nothing, bro. All right, so Nick, I don't know what that was. I see a simp or not a simp. You kind of like rode the fence. I don't know.
She made a valid point, so I would say he not. She made a good point.
Oh my god! Where's my? I'm out. Hey, Bruce, if you listening, get them on. Oh my god, I'm gone.